Since being with Net Worth, our business, the business in my office, has grown exponentially compared to what it was when I started in this business. In my office alone, over the last 14 years, I've seen my clients grow from about 150. We're currently at around 1,000 clients. I've never seen or even heard about an opportunity in our industry that is like the one that we've been presented with Net Worth. I went from what I was doing to this and increased my income tenfold or better right there in that first year.
And good years seem in this group to be followed by other good years, which are then followed by other good years. So the roller coaster ride and the dependence on whether the market is performing in order for my assets under management to increase, I've simply not had to.
I've probably quadrupled my production since I've been here.
For the last 4 to 5 years straight at this point, I would say we were bringing in somewhere between 10 and as high as we've had a couple of years now over 20 million a year, which is a significant difference, as well as not being one big client. It was many, many clients of a pretty decent sized account, but many, many, many clients.
You don't come into this system with, I'm here now, what do I do with myself? You have a set plan, it's a set strategy, you know what you're going to do. You are going to have success. Whether the success is little or a lot is all up to you.
The Net Worth marketing system is a picture of consistency. Everything about it drives home the things that our particular niche is interested in and needs to know in order to have a successful path to retirement.
The marketing system that's in place can allow someone to be 100% successful because it's already proven itself that it does work.
Coming over to Net Worth and having that branding is so much better than having an individual branding or trying to create something when something's already established coast to coast.
Yeah, when I first came to Net Worth, the biggest thing I found out was that it's a family. Being new to the Net Worth environment, I did not know everything, and the people that had been down the road before helped me basically cut out some of those hurdles that they had to overcome.
And what our system actually does for everybody is it enables our reps to take a business relationship that they had with these people and actually turn it into a personal relationship.
When I get asked, sometimes I'll get a call from maybe someone that's thinking about joining Net Worth or just another rep in our company, and they will ask me, what do you like about it, or what's the number one thing? And the word that always comes to mind is family.
Something that I've really appreciated working with Net Worth Financial Group is the camaraderie we have and also the opportunity to get together and share ideas. We work with a similar client base, so a lot of the solutions that we have are for the same type of client.
With the Net Worth group, you're all a team. You're learning from the path that others have forged that came way before you, and being able to benefit from their experience, failures, successes, things like that. It allows you a lot of times to be able to think outside of the box and maybe implement something that you wouldn't have thought of if you didn't have that resource, that group.
There's an endless supply of knowledge and communication between the reps that's extremely helpful in answering any questions you might have. Nowhere else have I ever been have you been allowed to sit down and have one-on-one discussions with the number 1 rep in the company, the number 2 rep in the company, or whoever it might be. And beyond that, I can call any one of them any time of day and they'll pick up the phone and talk to me and answer the questions that I might have. And vice versa, a lot of the new reps have called me and asked me what I'm doing, or in a specific situation, hey, this union member has this problem, how do you handle it? How would you do this? Or I have a question about the retirement package. It's just, there's an endless supply of knowledge and communication between the reps that's extremely helpful in answering any questions you might have.
There's a great interaction with a group of people who are running their businesses very similarly throughout the country. We get the benefit of experienced guys working with the less experienced guys. You get a chance to benefit by people who've been doing it a lot longer than you and really piggyback on their success.
That's the beauty of this whole situation. So even when I was new, the senior guys who had been doing it a while, they all helped me. All I had to do was ask. I guess the evolution of it is when you see one of the newer guys do what you tell them to do because of what you drew from the guys before you, to pass to them, and then you watch them become successful over a couple of year period of time. All of a sudden they're throwing up big numbers and you see their lifestyles change.
I think the best quote I've heard since being at Net Worth is that everything works and nothing works. And if you do everything, it's going to be fine. You got to do everything that they line out for us from A to Z, and once we get that down and understand that it's not one or two things that work, that's everything working together, that's when the whole system comes together and works great for everybody. When I first came to Net Worth, the biggest thing I found out was that it's a family. Everyone was greeting me, welcoming me to the team, and not even team, more of a family. It was no handshakes, a lot of hugs, and from there, those are the same folks that helped me build my business by answering questions. Being new to the Net Worth environment, I did not know everything, and people that had been down the road before helped me basically cut out some of those hurdles that they had to overcome.
We have a group of people who, although they are competitive with each other, they're also each other's biggest fans.
You come to find that all these big companies offer is a nice office and a secretary. You're the reason that clients do business with you. Whether the success is little or a lot is all up to you.
When I was first deciding whether to come to Net Worth, one of my biggest concerns was that I had already had a practice that was pretty well branded. I was using a nationally based website as a lead generation system, and I was a little concerned about not being me anymore and becoming part of another group. As it turns out, the structure and the business itself and the group itself has turned out to actually be something that I found myself wanting to be a part of, as opposed to worried about it being a threat.
Yeah, my biggest concern then coming over was, transitioning from a broker-dealer to another broker-dealer, and that, after the initial bumps, because it isn't easy, it was really smooth.
My biggest concern was Net Worth told me how much support I was going to get and how much back office support and just the Net Worth model was going to help me. And honestly, I didn't believe it, because I've heard that 100 different times from 100 different companies, and it never works out that way. But looking back now, the support is amazing. It's fantastic. It's better than I thought it would be.
The biggest deciding factor in moving broker-dealers was one word: it's system. The system that Net Worth has is amazing. From A to Z, getting a new rep up to running, to an established rep basically just doing the process. The whole system is, from A to Z, is phenomenal.